that is one of the striking things we have to think about. And when we are talking about the re-mentor even invests into the mentee. I have a couple of people around me that, even though when I started to mentor people way back, I didn't know. I just would teach people that you are my mentor, you are my mentor. Like, it's been coming to me over and over before I began to be conscious of the fact that, so me too, that is mentee to some people, I have become I have become a mentor too. And most of these people, I practically invest my life in them, my emotions in them. I want to see that they do not make mistake. So it's, in short, if money is to exchange hand, it will be from me to them. Of course, when I'm talking about mentee, it's not. I have some people that are even older than me. Honestly, I have some that are older than me. So I can say that it's me that is even investing time, energy, and emotion. Even the intellectual property we're talking about, me investing it. And come to think about this too, because it was somehow confusing to me when I started the farm life coaching, because I like to build capacity. I like to give to the society, and I like to help people stand. And I began to think, this coaching definitely is going to be calibrated and people will pay. So how do I now grow it from the beginning so that it won't look like, oh, I'm doing a CSR program and all of a sudden I want to begin to charge. It took a lot of time, but at the end of the day, I was able to separate it. I have the coaching side and I have the movement side before I even started. So, and that is what I believe that most of these spiritual fathers should do. Because the fact is, if God call you to proclaim the gospel to the poor and for the weak to assess you, the question is that at what point did God now tell you that you have to switch to the commercial center? Or does it mean that if God did not give you the grace to grow a church to a level where the platform is so big, would you have thought about commercializing your intellectual property? These are questions that are begging for answers. Yes. I'm not against even spiritual father doing it, but even when you get to a level that, okay, I now want to have it, everybody grows and things change. I believe that there are stages in life. There must be clarity. Most of the churches, even when they want to start there, they say school of this. It is school. So it is not left for you to choose to go to school, but not mentorship.
Yes. Because because there's a difference between school and you saying you want to mentor me. Because I remember there was a time too that I reached out to someone about mentoring, and I actually sent a message to the person, and the next thing is not even the person that, of course, is a big man and all of that. He has people that works for him, and they replied me, and what they said was, they told me the amounts, that this is the amount you pay for. I was confused. That was like the first time I would hear that you pay for being mentored by someone. And then over time, and I started seeing, it was even like an advert, like your, oh yes, our mentorship stuff starts soon. Okay, you want to apply for it, and then the next thing they're saying, this is the amount you'll pay. And then the next time I saw someone else again, who our mentorship stuff is starting, they will pay this amount of money. The money is not the problem. I think the name is the problem. Because you saying mentorship, well, maybe it's different from, okay, I want to coach you. We have a coaching session, we have a class, we have a seminar, or you come for training. It's different from you telling me, oh, you want to mentor. Of course, you can't mentor the whole world, but the number of people that you can access, because mentorship is a privileged, or is an opportunity to be mentored by someone. because you're going to be pouring yourself in that person. Like the person wants to be like you. If you look at the celebrities or even the politicians, if they put their cap this way, because they have followers, their followers put it this way. If a celebrity decides to go bald, is people want to go bald. I think that's like influence comes with mentorship too, if we can put it that way. Now, in this instance, does that mean that because it's being paid for, we know that it has become transactional? That means they are not particular about the growth of the person, because you don't want to, I don't know, what do you think about that? Like, now that it's being paid for, you said something about you pouring yourself into the person, you even spend on the person, and I'm sure that there are times you will scold the person and the person will take it with joy. But now that I'm paying for someone, why would you scold me?
That is thank you for mentioning that. That is one of the dangers of commercialized mentorship. Because the fact, like I said, if the financial aspect coming from the mentee is removed, will you still be willing to do that?
Mm.
Then when there is a price tag in your mind, I'm a businessman. Most of the time when you are doing business, you already calculate your profit. So maybe you, in this your coaching section now, you have a kind of calculated amount in your head. You can't talk to those machines that want to get you the money. You can't talk to them anyhow, because the risk of like, I'm paying my, it does not actually matter how you are able to push people. When you push them to a level, they can react.
Mm.
And when it gets to a level where I'm paying heavily, you don't want to talk to me anyhow. Of course, the risk of me just bolting out is there, and you don't want to risk losing that money. And the second part is I can't discuss things with you informally no more, because professionalism is now in place. So those two things are two dangers that are inherent in a father figure commercializing his presence. And I don't even believe that. When we're talking about spiritual mentorship, it's basically access. And when I have to like unlock this access, that means the poor cannot do. But one thing I still want to salute that person that said, he's my mentor, even he is my mentor still, is he is able to build system. Most of the spiritual leaders do not have structure that can take care of people. The way, if I'm operating the system, one of the things I avoid right from the beginning is I don't want the system to rest on me. Because if I'm the rallying point, the moment I'm not there, there is problem. So how come I'm a father figure, I am moving now into coaching business, there is nobody to carry on? That my mentor has his system fully running without him. So which means he's been able to grow people that can even mentor people in that system.
Wow, that's powerful. Thank you very much, sir. Now, in that case, because you said it already, we have people with talents, people who have visions, who have goals, and who have been able to, you know, map out, okay, if I follow this person, he will help me get there and all of that. But now they don't even have money to pay. You said you got to a point you got stuck because you don't have that money. Maybe if you had the amount of money that they called for you, maybe you would have gone for it. So now, what should these people do? What should they do? Yes, sir.
Like I've stated it clearly, if you are a spiritual father.
No, I mean the people who are seeking for mentorship now. They have the skills, the talents, and they want guidance. But now the guidance comes with money, with the person that they want to be. What should they do? Unlike before that you can easily, oh, walk up to sir, I like you, can you please guide me, mentor me, and all of that. But now that mentorship has come to, you pay for it, and it's 6 months or 3 months.
Well, like I want to advise people not to idolize people.
Mm.
If you have a spiritual father, he must have a system. And if it's a spiritual father that operates like the man that I said, I don't just want to mention him, there will be some other people that can take up the role. But most of us, we have a figure, or let me say, a picture in our mind. And once our mind is made, it's not flexible. So I want to believe that there are mentors around. Just like after Jesus Christ left, does it mean there is no more disciple? There are disciples that did exactly what he did. And Jesus Christ even said that what I did, the work that I do, you will do more. And that is what I believe in. If I am a mentor to people, in short, there are some of my mentees now that I can refer people to. And they will do even more than what I would do. You know, there is a level you get to that you don't invest too much of energy into things because you'll be doing it. It's almost on autopilot. But if you commit that thing to somebody that is just an upcoming artist, upcoming person, he wants to invest all. So where sometimes you say, oh, I don't have the time, I'll call you later at night. Okay, call me back or by 2 o'clock. Maybe he calls by 2 o'clock. Oh, I'm not done yet. But if you refer that person to somebody, that person will do it more. So I want to tell people, do not just have your mind fixed. Of course, it could be painful when you already settled in your mind that this is the person that is taking me to the promised land. But I want you to know that after Moses, there was Joshua.
Thank you, sir. Now, in seeking out a mentor, what should you look out for? Or in seeking a mentor, I think about it.
I don't know. I will sound like what I believe in. And what I believe in is that you must discover you first. Many people want to go to a dreamland. They want to fulfill purpose in life. They know where they are going, but they don't know who is going there. So the first thing you have to do is try to know you. After knowing you, try to know where you want to go. After knowing where you want to go, then think about the drivers that can take you there. So, and this now make it to be a little easier for the mentees. If A is not available, there will be B. And there are many, many faithful fathers of faith in this present generation. If you pray and if you watch very well, you will know who can take you there.
Now, let's quickly move away from the spiritual. Now, let's look at the physical. The social setting, not the religious now, the social setting where we have people that maybe there's no paid mentorship in the social setting, I don't know, but people that are seeking for mentorship beyond. I know that, yes, you, like you said, know what you want, discover yourself, and at least you've already structured whatever it is you're looking out for, and that will be able to help you figure out who will be the best bet for you to help you, make the journey smoother. But now in the secular setting where many people, maybe they don't know God, but they also are people who are dreamers, who desire stuff and want to get to a place. I don't know if this day and age mentorship is even something that is popular like that. Although they tell you get a mentor, get this, get that. What should those people do? How can they do it to be able to get it?
Somebody said that there is no better time to live than this present generation. Because even right in your room, because of the internet, whatever you want, you can get it. So you don't have to idolize somebody. Fine, as human being, you have somebody in your head. But if that person is not existing or is not easily accessible, I want you to know that there are millions of ways to still get that same person, maybe through the social media, not one-on-one. He might not even know you. He might not even know you. That will still make what you want to get from that person. So if that mind is off that, okay, I know how to go about what I want. There are millions of people that can help mentor you even without knowing you.
Hey, social media is very good. You have different people. Even a child that just came out of his mother's home will be a mentor too. They have something to say on social media. But it's just very important that people see what they get and be able to fashion it out. Thank you so much. Any other final word? Do you have anything that you want us to not say?
I think as we are talking about this, there is a Latin word that is Lego phrase came to my mind. That is caveat emptor. That is let the buyer beware. I want to specifically talk to people in church. Christianity does not mean you should not think. That Latin word says that if you must buy something, it is your responsibility to check. If a spiritual father is calling something mentorship and is charging, of course, the responsibility is upon you to know that I am getting out of a zone to another zone. Do you understand what I just?
Sir.
You should know that you are moving from one zone to another zone. So rather than you attacking people that no, these people they are exploring, you should know the level at which fatherhood has stopped and master has started. So it will not be your choice either to invest or not. So at that level, most of the argument we engage ourselves in will cease. And on the other hand, the same thing that says the buyer should be aware, even the seller should be able to put their cards on the table because, like, people have just come out that, oh, you can even announce in the church that I'm starting a coaching business. And the business is going to be like this, like this, like this. It is not mentorship. So that word was actually strong in my mind that if everybody in this world could be intentional about what they do, there will not be any argument of this. And maybe somebody is charging, somebody is not charging. If you are charging and I want to buy it, of course, if I could afford that money that made me not to register for that training, I will. Because at that level, he's not discussing what I used to know him for. He has migrated to another place and he actually segregated both without each interfering. He's done a very good job. But you hear us, this man, I used to know him like this. Why is he not doing like this? But to majority that is still using emotion to commercialize what they have. I just want us to know that that word, as it's applied to the mentee, it's equally applicable to the mentor. If you want to make it transactional, put your cards on the table. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. If you want to make it transactional, put your cards on the table. Make it clear. Let us know what you're doing. People will still go for it because they know what they're coming to get from you. I think that's it. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, really. I'm really grateful. It's a great time, and sorry, I know you're tired. Thank you, sir. And
You're welcome.
and to you out there, thank you too for being part of the show. I hope you've been able to, you were able to gather one or two things. Well, it's very important for you to be able to know what is what and what is not, and then you choose what you want. Nobody's putting a gun to your head. It's just a matter of choice, but we just want to clarify mentorship so we all know what we're getting into. Until next time when I come your way again, it's another exciting topic. Be safe.